Hey everybody, Pastor Jim here from the Indian Lake Community Church, the Lighthouse in Indian Lake. A few announcements for you just to keep you up to date with what's going on here in the meantime. The Princess Party, unfortunately, we've had to postpone that. We'll let you know when the future date is. Breakfast with the Easter Bunny has been canceled. The Easter Bunny is quite upset, so please remember him. Also, the men's prayer breakfast that we do every Wednesday is on hold temporarily until this situation passes. If anybody's concerned about getting your free breakfast at the men's prayer breakfast, I'm talking to you, Jim Wittes, then don't worry about it. We'll make those up when we get back. This too shall pass. Other announcements, as you know, the 10 o'clock service, we will not be holding that in the sanctuary, or the 11 o'clock Lighthouse service. We won't have anybody in the sanctuary, but we will be broadcasting live, 10 o'clock, IndianLakeCommunityChurch.org. Also, we're trying to stream on the Lighthouse Facebook page. We'll see how it goes. We're working on it. Can't guarantee it'll be there, but we're doing the best that we can. So please remember that. Keep that in your prayers if you would. Had a lot of people today coming in the coffee shop, different places, and they said they're going to miss worshiping together, which is true. I mean, I'll miss it as well. But they said it's just not going to be the same, and I agree, it's not going to be the same. So I've got a few ideas I've been thinking about, and maybe this will help. Okay, so it's going to take a little pre-planning. The first thing I want you to do on Saturday, tomorrow, I want you to go to the donut shop. I want you to get a box of assorted donuts, and I want you to cut those into bite-sized sample pieces, okay? That's number one. Second thing, I want you to get some paper cups. I want you to have those available as well. Tomorrow night, I want you to put the coffee together, put out the paper cups, put out the napkins, and put out the pieces of donuts for in the morning. Now, Sunday morning, fight the urge to just get out of bed, put on your pajamas or your robe, grab your coffee, and go sit in the comfy couch and watch the service, okay? Here's what I think you should do. Get up, get a shower, shave, get dressed, do whatever you normally do. Get in your car and drive around the block a few times, all right? Come back and park your car in the driveway. Find the closest place you can, just like you would at church. Then I want you to come back in the house, into the kitchen, and I want you to pour some coffee into a paper cup, have a couple sample-sized donuts, and chit-chat about the weather and current events, okay? When it's getting ready for the service to start, head into the family room / sanctuary, wherever you're gonna do this. Now, the night before, I want you to put out 2 of the most uncomfortable chairs you have. Wooden chairs, uncomfortable, straight back. If you have a pew or a bench, that's ideal, okay? Now, once you're done with the donuts, you got to get to the sanctuary, and you got to get there quick because you don't want some visitor coming and taking your seat because that's your spot. So you want to go in the sanctuary early, grab your seat so you're ready to go. So you can chit-chat, get ready for the service to start. This is important. Once the prelude starts and the organ starts playing, which it will on the broadcast, I want you to start talking amongst yourselves over the music. This is critical. I will instruct Dave at some point to play the prelude even louder to try and cover up the talking. That is your cue to give him a dirty look and then talk louder because you're saying, who can talk over this music so loud? All right? It's just like being in church. And then when the prelude is over and the service starts, just act normal. Squirm in your pew, you can sit there, you can think, you can talk, you can do devotions, you can pay attention. If it's your habit to fall asleep during the sermon, have at it. I got news for you. I know people who swear up and down they turn their hearing aids off when the sermon starts. Do they? I don't know. But if that's your habit, go for it. Once the sermon is done and once church is over, don't just kick off your shoes and go back to your bedroom. No. I want you to get up afterwards, greet the person around you, and then leave. But here's the key. Don't leave through the front door. Because if you go through the front door, you might run into the pastor and you might have to talk and shake hands. Go out the side door, okay? When you leave the house, go out the side door, get in your car. Get in your car, drive around, and drive quickly because you want to be the first to breakfast and you don't want to miss out on your table. If you can take these steps, it'll be kind of like being in church. Know what I mean? So anyways, we're all going to have to make do. We're going to do the best we can. 10 o'clock, IndianLakeCommunityChurch.org. Hopefully on the Lighthouse Facebook page. We'll see how that goes. Tune in, worship with us, make yourself feel at home. Honestly, if you're in your pajamas, if you're drinking coffee, whatever you want to do, we just hope that you'll join us as we worship together in this difficult time. I want to leave you with a prayer. Kim Glock sent this to me. It's not mine, and it's one that came through Facebook. It's been around, but I think it's perfect for the situation that we're in. It's called Prayer for a Pandemic. May we who are merely inconvenienced remember those whose lives are at stake. May we who have no risk factors remember those who are most vulnerable. May we who have the luxury of working from home remember those who must choose between preserving their health and paying their rent. May we who have the flexibility to care for our children when their schools close remember those who have no options. May we who have had to cancel our trips remember those who have no safe place to go. And may we who have lost money in the financial markets remember those who have no money to lose. May we who settle in for a quarantine at home remember those who have no home at all. As fear grips our country, let us choose love. During this time when we cannot physically wrap our arms around each other, let us find ways to be the loving embrace of God to our neighbors. Amen. We put together a list of people who are checking on our friends and neighbors and fellow church members just to make sure they have what they need and everything is taken care of. If you would like to participate, to be on that calling list so that you can call and check on others, or if you want to be on that list to make sure that we're checking in to make sure that you're okay, call Becky in the church office, 937-843-5636, and we'll get you on that list. Remember, in the words of the great theologian Red Green, keep your stick on the ice. We're all in this together, and I'm pulling for you. God bless.